Hey guys, it is Jess, and it is a drive home with Jess, and I apologize for my appearance. My makeup is melting off, my hair is flat as can be. It has been a long week. We're working on a lot of stuff for you next week on K94.5. We're sending you to see Jason Derulo in Tampa, Florida, so make sure you're tuned in on Tuesday to hear all about that. That is Tuesday, September 2nd, 2014. So I decided to do my pick'ems for this week, and I am uber late. I apologize because I missed the Texas A&M and South Carolina game, which Texas A&M won that. Ole Miss and Boise State, Ole Miss won that game. And Arizona State and Weber State, Arizona State won that game. So these are my pick'ems. Women's intuition pick'ems, or as I like to call it, W.I.P.E.S. And I'm not going to give you any reason of why I chose what I chose. You're just going to have to go with it, because I don't think that a woman should ever have to explain herself. I think that you should just go with what she says, and that's final. So, we've got Michigan State and Jacksonville State. We're going with Michigan State. We've got UCLA and Virginia. We've got UCLA on that game. Ohio State and Navy. We've got Ohio State on that game. We've got Alabama and West Virginia. Going Alabama. Nebraska and Florida Atlantic. We're going with Nebraska on that game. Notre Dame and Rice. Going with Notre Dame. Missouri and South Dakota State. We are going with Missouri on that game. Stanford and UC Davis, going with Stanford. Auburn and Arkansas, we're going with Auburn. Georgia and Clemson, we're going with Clemson on that game. North Carolina and Liberty, we're going with North Carolina. Oklahoma and Louisiana Tech, we're going to go with Oklahoma on that game. Kansas State and Stephen F. Austin, we're going to go with Kansas State. USC and Fresno State, we're going to go with USC on that game. Florida State and Oklahoma State, going with Florida State. LSU and Wisconsin, hate me all you want, but I'm going Wisconsin on this game. Washington and Hawaii, we're definitely going to go with Washington on that game. Oregon and South Dakota, we're going with Oregon. And finally, we've got Baylor and SMU. That is the Sunday game. We're only doing top 25 schools as well as these pick'ems, because I would go crazy if we tried to do the rest of them. Baylor and SMU, definitely going Baylor on that game on Sunday. So those are my women's intuition pick'ems. No explanation needed, because I am a lady, and that is how I feel. So those are your W.I.P.E.S. It is the drive home with Jess and K94.5.